Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Sam. I'm a full-time reseller, and one of the ways that I source stock for my reselling business, and a way that you can do it as well, is buying stuff cheap on Vinted and then flipping it back on Vinted, eBay, Depop, any of those selling sites. So I've got a big stack of Vinted orders that have all arrived. I think there's a total of 15 of them there. I pulled up my Vinted, we're going to set up the camera, I'm going to go through all of these and open them up in one big long video, and I'm going to tell you what I pay for them and what I hope to resell them for. Alright, so we have a mountain of parcels here, 15 I believe, can't remember if I said, but yeah, Vinted flipping is a great way to make some profit, and you don't have to leave your house, you don't have to have any special supplier, you can just browse Vinted, find some bargains, and then wait for them to arrive. Which is what I've done. I've been ordering these over the last couple of weeks, and I've just been waiting for a nice pile of them to arrive so we can do this video. Now we're going to work our way through it, just crack on opening parcels, and I've got my Vinted up here and I'll tell you what I pay for each item and hopefully what I should get for each item. Be a lot of me opening parcels today, so let's see what this one is. Oh, I can already tell what this one is, but can I get into it? That's the main problem. There we go. I'm just going to have to chuckle these bags behind me, like that. Right, now we have, let me try and find this one. We have, it is a Gant rugby shirt. I love rugby shirts, especially like Gant, Ralph Lauren, anything like that. Rugby shirts always do well. But how much did we pay for this Gant rugby shirt? Now this one, I think I might have paid up a little bit for this one. Is this the right one? Yep, this one I paid a total of £11.49. £11.49. That's because I usually sell Gant rugby shirts. I list them for about $29.99, and then people usually send me offers from $25 and above, and I'll accept them. So yeah, this is £11.49 into £25 to £30. Obviously, if they come in and they look a bit screwed up, give them a good iron, take better pictures, better descriptions, and they'll sell quite well. But yeah, rugby shirts have always been a good seller for me, so I will always pick up rugby shirts. It's one of the main things I look for on Vinted. I think there will be quite a few rugby shirts in here, of a few different brands I think. I might have picked up some Ralph Lauren, and I think I picked up a fair few Gant rugby tops. Let's move on to the next one. This one is in an Asda bag, classic Vinted. Can't even get into it. Oh. Right, and for this one we have, well, this is a bundle of two. I think I know what this one is as well. Yep, this one is also two Gant rugby tops. There's one, just a plain navy one there. And the second one, second nice striped one there. Two Gant rugby tops. And now for this pair of rugby tops, I paid £18.55. So roughly £9 each on this one. So a bit cheaper than the other one, but yet again, Gant rugby tops, nice and embroidered as well. Actually in very good condition as well. But yeah, Gant rugby tops. I'll list these ones for, like I said, $29.95. Anyone sends me an offer of $25 and above, I'll take it. But to be honest, from £9, even if someone sends me an offer of $20 and above, it's still good. You're still doubling your money, especially if it's on Vinted. Most people, when they do this Vinted flipping, they resell onto Vinted because of the no fees. I know if you're a private seller on eBay, there's no fees, but for me, there's fees on eBay, and it's quite expensive. So people prefer to flip stuff onto Vinted because then you can make even more of your money. Right, next one. This time, what bag we got this time? We got an M&S bag. An M&S bag. Oh. Jesus. That is a sturdy bag. Definitely a bag for life. Oh, this is a nice one. It's a nice one. Now, did I get this one recently? How long ago did I get this one? This one is, if I can find the top of it, we've got a Ralph Lauren cable knit jumper. Very nice Ralph Lauren cable knit jumper. Nice and red. Great colour for Christmas as well. So this, size XL. Let's see if I can find how much I paid for this one. When did I order this one? Okay, for this cable knit Ralph Lauren jumper, I paid a total of £16.45, which for a Ralph Lauren cable knit, that is incredible. £16.45. These cable knits probably sell for around about the £40 mark. Now this one, very Christmassy coloured, so I'm hoping 40 quid would be an easy sale. Obviously, considering I paid £16 for it, if someone sends me an offer of like 35, I'll take it, you know. It's a good like almost 20 quid profit on that, isn't it? So yeah, rough around cable knit. That's the sort of thing you can find on Vinted if you just, you know, if you keep refreshing the page, you make sure you search the right items and keep an eye out for when people list stuff really cheap. You can find some great bargains. Alright, what's this next one we've got? We've got another one. We've got, oh, this isn't a rugby top or a cable knit, but it is Gant. It's a Gant quarter zip. A nice Gant quarter zip, size large. Is that black or grey? I don't know. I'd say it's grey. Is it, or is it black? It's a very hard to tell if it's black or grey. It's because it's a very dark grey or a faded black. But yeah, okay, Gant quarter zip. Let's see how much we paid for a Gant quarter zip. What size was it? Size large, Gant quarter zip. Yep. We paid a total for that one £11.49. £11.49 for a really nice Gant quarter zip. Now, yet again, about the same price as the rugby tops for me. I'll probably list this for £29.95, and if anyone sends me an offer of 25 or above, I'll take it. But yeah, rugby tops, quarter zips, cable knit jumpers. These are the sort of things I've been looking for on Vinted. Oh, it does have some scuffs on the cuffs here, which were not in the description, I don't believe. Let's have a look. Did they put that in the description? I don't think I'd be bothered to send it back. They did not. They put it was in very good condition. It's got some scuffs here. Though, to be honest, that might be my size. That might be a keeper, because it has got some scuffs, and I'm not sure I can be asked to send it back. I'd still be able to make like 20 quid off it with those scuffs, but that's not really what I wanted. But yeah, luckily it's a size large, and I'm a size large, so that might be a keeper. That might be a keeper. All right, next one. Let's go for the pink one, shall we? A nice pink one. Because I ordered some of these quite a few weeks ago, I can't actually remember what I got, so it's a nice little surprise when I open them up. Ooh, this one looks like a jacket. Looks like a jacket. It is a jacket. It is. Oh, nice Gant. Is that a bomber jacket? Harrington jacket? The Wind Cheetah. It's called the Wind Cheetah. It's got a name. Let's see how much I paid for this one. How much did I pay for this one? Is this the right one? Yes. Okay, for this Gant, like Harrington style jacket. Is it Harrington style, or is it just called bomber jacket? I don't know. I'd say it's quite a Harrington style jacket. I paid £13.69. So for £13.69. I reckon that's a £30 to £40. I think it might have a few marks, so we'll have a look at it later and check it over completely. I won't waste your time, you know, standing here checking it over completely right now. But it looks in pretty good condition. Nice pocket in there. No one's left me any money in there. Nope. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, Gant Harrington jacket. It's not as thin as it looks either. It's quite nice and like lined. But yeah. For £13, I'm not complaining. I think that's a minimum of 30 quid. Minimum of 30 quid on that one. If you find the Ralph Lauren Harrington jackets, you can sell those for like 50 quid. So those are ones to look out for as well if you find them cheap on Vinted. Right, next item. Oh, this one's got a lot of tape on it. Can we get into it? I'm pretty sure I've ordered some trousers as well in here, so... Oh God, Jesus Christ. Can't get into it. I'm always nervous about using scissors to open things like this when they're packed tight, otherwise I just cut holes in whatever I've brought. This might be a pair of trousers. I think it is, but I just can't get into it. There we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, we have got... Oh, these are nice. This is something I've never actually purchased before or like found before when I'm out charity shopping or look at the boot sales. but I see a lot of people selling these for like a good solid 30 quid. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep an eye out for these on Vinted, and I'm gonna buy a few pairs. I think I've got a few of these in here. These are, let me see the brand there, Hogs of Fife, like Moleskin style trousers. They're very like country wear, and these can go for about 30-35 pounds. I saw some go for like 40 quid, but I think on average they're around the 30 to 35 pound mark. And let's find out how much we pay for these ones. Where is it? Hogs of Fife trousers, is that the right one? If that is an absolute bargain. That might be the right one. Yeah. Okay, we paid, this is a bargain, £8.44 for these. £8.44, and I'm thinking 30-35 quid. So yeah, keep an eye out for Hogs of Fife, especially if they are the Moleskin trousers. It's hard to tell, like explain to you what Moleskin is, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's this very soft fabric. But yeah, you'll not recognise Moleskin when you see it. And plus, in the label it does say Monarch Free Moleskin trouser. So you can always look in the labels if you see them. But yeah, keep an eye out for Hogs of Fife trousers. Country wear does very well, and these are very much country wear. So yeah, £8.44 into hopefully 30 quid. And on to the next one. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more to go. The way I see this Vinted flipping as well, it's kind of like, do you know when you order from a wholesaler? I think I said this in my last Vinted flipping video. If you order from a wholesaler and you spend like £200 on a bundle of 20 items, that's about £10 an item. And a lot of the time, you might get a couple of good ones and then you'll get some crap ones. Whereas ordering from Vinted like this, if I had ordered 20 items and it came up to £200 in total, but the fact I've hand-picked every single item is just better than ordering from an actual wholesaler. So this is basically like building your own wholesale order, but the items just arriving one at a time. That's the way to see it. Because if you got all these items in a wholesale order for the combined price of what all these were, it would have been a great wholesale order. Oh, we got a nice coat. This is the brand I haven't sold much of, and I did pay up for this one. I paid a lot. I paid £24.60, and it is, I don't know how to pronounce this brand actually, but I'll try and pronounce it for you. I think is it Shuffle? Shuffle? I don't know how you actually pronounce the brand, but we got a really nice Shuffle raincoat, embroidered, got the hood in there as well. Looks in fantastic condition as well, especially with the fact it's winter. This should sell well. Now this, from the solds I saw on eBay, they were around 50-60 quid. Some of them a little bit more, but this is definitely a brand to look out for, because this Shuffle, I'm really confused about how to pronounce the brand. Is it Shuffle? Let me know in the comments if is it Shuffle or like Chauffel. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna say Shuffle for now. Yeah, this is the brand that sells for big money on eBay, and I'll hopefully get 50-60 quid for this. So it's not like I'm 3 times my money, it's more of like a double up if I get 50, but I was willing to risk it. For £24.60 into hopefully 50 plus. So yeah, keep an eye out for that brand. It was hard to find this brand cheap on Vinted, because every time someone listed anything of this brand, the moment I clicked on the item, it just said sold straight away, because people snap them up so quickly. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Now on to another one. We have got, we got another nice cable knit. This one, it's a nice Gant cable knit. It's not as a thick cable knit as most cable knit jumpers, but Gant cable knit jumper, size large, very nice embroidery on here, nice colour. Very Christmassy as well, like Christmassy themed. People are going to love it. Now, can we find how much we paid for this one? We paid, there we go, is that Gant cable knit? Yep, Gant cable knit, we paid £11.59. £11.59. Yet again, I'll probably be aiming for the £30 to £35 on this one. Cable knits are very popular. If you get big brand cable knits like Ralph Lauren or Gant, they do very well. So I'm going to be aiming, I'll probably list it for 35, but if someone sends me an offer of 30, or maybe even close to 30, I'll take it. Yet again, I paid £11.59. I'd be happy with anything around the £30 mark for this, because it's definitely worth it. That is an amazing jumper, and it's in perfect condition. Hopefully all the cuffs aren't damaged on this one. No, this one is fantastic. So that one's going to be a good seller. So there's that one. I'm going to enjoy listing all these things afterwards because they're great items as well. That's why I love ordering from Vinted. You just get to hand pick such good items. Right, next up we have... Is it another pair of trousers? It might be another pair of trousers. It is another pair of trousers. My floor down there is just a mess with all these bags. We have another pair of the Hogs of Fife Moleskin trousers. Very nice. They have a slight fading to them, but nothing too bad. They are country wear, so I do expect the people who are going to wear them are going to be wearing them like, you know, out in the country. So can't complain there. Hogs of Fife. What's the sizing on this one? Is it a good size? Can't find sizing, but yeah. Yeah, again, it says moleskin on the inside, so it's an easy way to tell if it's moleskin or not, if you don't know what moleskin is. Now, how much did I pay for these ones, though? That might be them there. Let me find the correct ones. That looks like the right ones. So I paid for these ones a total of £10.97. So £10.97, hopefully into 30 quid again. That's a nice 3 times. A nice 3 times. Hogs of Fife, definitely a brand to keep an eye out for. I recently picked up a Hogs of Fife shirt in a charity shop, and it sold on Vinted literally within like 2 days. I didn't get major profit on it because it was the first Hogs of Fife item I've actually listed, so I paid up for it. I paid like 8 quid in a charity shop for it. I think I had it up for 20 and someone sent me an offer of like 17, and I just thought, you know what, I'll take it. But I had so many offers and it was getting so much traction literally straight away, so Hogs of Fife. Definitely a brand to keep an eye out for. Alright, next up. I don't know how much of this video I'm going to have to cut out just of me opening parcels, but... Oh, cable knit jumper. Is it a cable knit? Here, it is a cable knit. We've got a Ralph Lauren cable knit, a nice burgundy one. That is awesome. Is it a big size? Oh, it's 2XL, so it's a very big size. Very nice cable knit, burgundy. Now, how much did I pay for this one? Can we find it? Is that the right one? Oh, I might have paid up for this one. I think this is one I definitely did just pay up for. I believe I paid... Is this the right one? Yep. For this one, I paid £19.60. So basically 20 quid. So this one I will be aiming for literally like a double up. I'll be aiming for 40 quid, doubling my money, making 20 quid profit. But yeah, I knew it was be worth it though. It's a Ralph Lauren cable knit, and especially Christmas time, hopefully these should fly out. Obviously, if you follow me on TikTok and stuff, you'll probably see a lot of my sales and stuff. So if you're not following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. There'll be a link in the description. Let's move on to the next one. Got 5 more to do. What else we got? We've got another Gant jumper. Not too sure about this one. It does look a bit shrunk. This one might be a bad purchase. Gant, definitely a wool jumper. Looks like 100% wool. Let me check the label. Let's check the label. Is it wool? It's a wool blend. It's like 80% wool. But I'm going to say that looks a little bit shrunk. I'm not sure. It's size medium. Size medium. So that looks shrunk. I don't know. I'll have to do some measurements, but it does look a little bit shrunk. But it doesn't... It looks shrunk, but it doesn't feel shrunk. You know when wool jumpers shrink and they go all like hard and stuff? It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels literally perfect. But, you know, we'll see about that one. But let me see how much you pay for this one. Well, I paid £7.77 if this is the right one that I'm looking at. £7.77. That's not too bad. It feels like it's not shrunk, but I'll have to do some measurements and see how it compares to, you know, a standard size of a sweatshirt, because it looks a little bit small. But because it's not shrunk, I could just sell it as a small. But we'll see, we'll see. That's £7.77. Hopefully, if it hasn't actually shrunk, it's probably like 25 quid. Maybe even a little bit more because it's wool. But yeah, we'll see about that one. That one probably maybe the only fail out of this group. Other than the one that I might keep for myself, but I don't really class that as a fail if I'm keeping it for myself. Right. Next up, we have... Oh, we've got some Ralph Lauren chinos. Ralph Lauren chinos. How much did I pay for these ones? Ralph Lauren chinos. Yeah, some navy Ralph Lauren chinos. Looking in pretty good condition. I paid... This is the right pair. This is another pair of chinos somewhere. We've paid £10.95. £10.95 for these. Now I sell Ralph Lauren chinos all the time for roughly around the £25 to £30 mark. So that is a perfect markup for Vinted flipping. These ones have names. A lot of Ralph Lauren chinos have like names. Now these ones don't, just regular Ralph Lauren chinos. What size? They're a good size. 32, 32. That's a good size. That's a good size. But yeah, they're looking good. So roughly about 3 times on those ones. Maybe a little bit less. £10.95 into 25 to 30. I'll list them for 30 and we'll see how they go. Alright, we've got 3 more parcels. Let's see what else we got. Oh, is this another pair of Hogs of Fife? It is another Hogs of Fife. Another Hogs of Fife Moleskin trousers. Now this pair, paid up a little bit more than the other ones on this pair. I think one of them I paid, what was it, like £8, one was about a tenner, and this one I paid £13.50. Because really nice big Hogs of Fife logo on the back. And I just know £35. So I'm happy to pay £13.59 for a possible £30 to £35 return. But yeah, keep an eye out for these Moleskin trousers. And not just in this brand though. Moleskin trousers like do pretty well, even if they're like not necessarily unbranded, but like if they're like less known brands, people still love them because people still need to buy them for country wear and stuff like that. So yeah, Moleskin trousers I definitely want to keep an eye out for. Alright, we've got 2 more to go. And in this one we have... Oh, now this one, this is a new thing. I wasn't too sure about this one, but I quickly did some research when I saw this, and I saw that they were actually going for quite a good money. Now, this is not a brand that I usually pick up that often, and that is Tommy Hilfiger. Now, there's nothing wrong with Tommy Hilfiger, but a lot of the Tommy Hilfiger stuff can go quite cheap. But this one, really big spell out on the back, and it's sailing gear. Tommy Hilfiger sailing gear. When I looked that up, lots of big money items that came up. Now I paid £9.04. So £9. I paid £9 for this. I'm hopefully going to be aiming for the £30 mark. Now a regular Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt would probably only sell for about a tenner, but this Tommy Hilfiger sailing gear, if you look that up, you'll see some big hitters. See some big money. It's a nice size XL. What does it say here? 100% cotton. Oh, it just says where it's made and stuff. But yeah, really nice. That embroidery on the back is absolutely awesome. So big embroidery will always help sell it. Yeah, there's something new to look out for. Tommy Hilfiger sailing gear. Because normally I avoid Tommy Hilfiger stuff just because unless it's got some big embroidered spell out, normally Tommy Hilfiger stuff isn't that like big money items. But we'll keep an eye out for that one from now on. And now on to the last item. Can't remember what this one was. So this can be a surprise. If I can get into it. Oh, and this person has wrapped it nicely in paper as well. That's very nice. Oh, looks like a pair of chinos. What brand are these? I don't even know. What brand are they? Oh, yep. We have got some Ralph Lauren chinos. Another pair of Ralph Lauren chinos. Slim fit chinos. Now, how much did I pay for these Ralph Lauren chinos? I paid £9.04. Exactly the same as the Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. £9.04 for some Ralph Lauren chinos. And yet again, these chinos, 25, 30 pounds, no problem. I sell a lot of Ralph Lauren chinos and they always go for about that, so I'm not complaining about that. I think it is missing a button on the back pocket, but I don't think that's something that anybody's going to care about. Obviously, I'll put it in the description. I'll see if they've got an extra button somewhere, or I can just, have one stitched on. But yeah, Ralph Lauren chinos, £9, 4p into 25, 30 pound, and that's nice. And that is everything. Now the floor behind me is an absolute mess. I'm gonna have to start sorting through this stuff and maybe get some of it listed today, because I need to do some listing today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing what you can buy on Vinted and flip for good profit. With Vinted flipping, I always tend to aim for think of items that sell for around 30 quid, and then try and find them for around about a tenner on Vinted. And that's for me is like a perfect flip. Obviously, you might get lucky and find something for like a fiver, which sells for like 100 quid, but those are harder to find because a lot of people do this Vinted flipping nowadays. So finding items that are roughly a tenner that sell for about 30 quid will always be very consistent and a good way of making money. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Got to bring this video to an end now. I don't know how long it is, probably quite a decent length, but be sure to check the description for all my links to things like Tilt and whatnot. You get a free £10 to spend if you sign up using my referral codes or referral links. I believe there's now a new link for whatnot on my link tree, and that's if you want to sign up to whatnot as a seller. So check that out as well. And there's a discount code for Fleek for £25 for your first order. And as usual, like, subscribe, comment. See you on the next one.